Exactly by the activity network as shown in the diagram. The time is in hours. Explain the purpose of the dotted line from main event 4 to event 5. What's the dotted line going from 4 to 5? What does that explain? It's a dummy line and explains that activity H and I is actually dependent on A and C. You need A and C to do H and I. Is that okay, guys? Now, that part done. Nextly, the top is early times and the bottom is late times, and we're given an updated tree. Now, what do we think about the starting off one? That has to be 0, doesn't it? 0 plus 9. So it's big top or small bottom. So we can either have a 9 on top or we can have a 11. Which one is it? 11. There's 11 right there. Okay. And then 11 plus 5, 16. Okay. Here we see those numbers all right? I'll make it a bit larger in a second. Now, this has to be a 3 because it's the only way to get there. And then 3 plus 4 is 7. It's the only way to get there. Now, 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 is here, but it also could be an 11. So which one is it, 10 or 11? It's 11. And then it's either 11 plus 1 to give you 12 or 7 plus 5 to give you 12. So either way, it's 12, yeah? Then we can have 11 plus 5 to give me 16 or 12 plus 5 to give me 17. So we're happy with 17. Then we have 17 plus 8 to give me 25 or 16 plus 7 to give me 23. I'm going to choose 25. It's big top and small bottom, isn't it? Now, because that's 25, that means that the bottom is also 25. Now we're taking the smallest available values to us. What's 25 take 8? 25 take 8, anybody? 17. 17 take 5? 12. Now, this one here, it's either 12 take 1 or 17 take 5. Which one do you think we should use? 12 take 1 smaller, so that's what we're taking smaller on the bottom, 11. And then 25 take 7 is 18 for that one. 18 take 5 is 13, but I could also have a play on 11, couldn't I? I can use 11. And then we're looking at this then. I'm going to do 12 take 5 to give me 7 here, aren't I? And then 7 take 4 is 3. 11 take 7 is 4, so that's definitely a 3. And then the source node is 0. I'm going to reread the question now. What does it want from me next? I think it wants a, yeah, is there a part 3 to this? It says write down the 2 critical paths, doesn't it? So it wants me to write down the 2 critical paths. So what are the critical paths out of interest, do we think? Think about what are the critical paths? B. What next? D. No, D doesn't cause it to be 11, so it has to be E. Yeah. F. J. L. So what is that? E, F, J, and L. E, F, J, and L. B as well, right? Now, any other critical paths? B, C, via dummy line, H. Oh, no, H doesn't work because H would cause it to be 16, not 17. So I have to go back down here again. I, J, L. So what's that one then? B, C, I, J, L. Okay. Now, question 4. Obtain the total flow for each non-critical activity. Oof. Okay, let's do this now. All right. What is total float again? What are the non-critical activities? Let's highlight them first. Which ones are they? A, D, G, H, and K. You all right with that? Let's start off with A. 0, 0 to what? 11, 11. Length of 9. Does anybody remember the formula for this? 11 minus 0, take away 9. So 11 minus 0, take away 9. The total float of that is 2. You can delay it by 2 minutes without delaying the full project. Okay, let's do G now. So G has 11, 11, and what else does it have? 16, 18, and it has a length of 5. So 18 take away 11 is 7. 7 take away 5, 2. G also has a total float of 2. Okay, let's work with K now, which is easy enough. K, same deal again. 25 take 16, 9. 9 take away 7, 2. Okay, let's try and get an answer that isn't 2. Let's look at D. What does D have? 3, 3, and 11, 11, and it has a length of 7. So what do we think? 11 take away 3, 8. 8 take away 7, 1. D has a total float of 1. And finally, H, guys, H. What are we thinking of here? Seventeen take 11. 6 take 5. 1. Okay. We killed that? Okay. We're doing the next one, guys. What I'm hoping you guys will do is I'm hoping you guys will keep track of. So I'm hoping that everybody in the class, A, first of all, you know what the critical activity is, the 2 critical activities. And B, I want you to keep an eye on this diagram because I want you to be able to tell me what I'm using, okay? I have to go as high as 25, don't I? Here we go, right? Now I'm going to try this myself. What's the first thing in the critical path? Go on, what is it? What letter? B. How long is B? 0 to what? 0 to 3? Okay, 0 to 3 is B. What's the next one? C, which is what? 3 to 11? Okay, C. Next one. I is what? 11 to 12. Really? 1 minute. Okay, next one. Which is 11 to, oh sorry, 12 to 17, yeah. We're just listing off the critical path at the moment if anybody's worried. Okay, next one. 17 to 25, okay. Sorry, the last one is a rubbish block. Okay, I'm just going to put in my letters now. What's the first one? Second one? I. Next one? J. L. Now, somebody else could have the different critical path there. Does that make sense? Now, what was the other critical path again? Where does it break off? It breaks off right away from B, does it? It then rejoins at the end. So it's E and F I'm concerned about, isn't it? It's different than C and I. Okay, let's start with E and F. Where does E start, guys? E. Huh? Starts at 3 and ends at 7. Okay. Yeah. Next one. Where's F start? And 7 to 12, is it? 7 to 12, you said, was it? Right, and that's F. Perfect. Now, which non-ones do we have now? Anybody tell me? All right, so 1 sec. I have to do a fancy trick here. Order, send to back, then. Oh. All right, so what I can do is I can make this. Wait. Yeah, you. I click on you and I send you to the back. I delete you on this one and I bring you up. Oh, I see the issue. Ah, that's annoying. All right, I'll figure it out somehow. All right, go on, let's keep going. Okay, what's next then? What letters have I not done yet? Haven't done A. Where does A start? 0 to 9. Any wiggle room? When could it be finished? So I have to put the dotted line in, don't I? So that's A. It could be finished at 9, but I can finish at 11. When's the next one? Next one. No. What's the next one, guys? D. And how long is that? Where does it start? Where does it end? 3 to 10, is it? Okay. D. 3 to 10, yeah. Next one. And can D be delayed? So literally that. Okay, next one. What? G. What's G, guys? Where's it start and end? Where? And ends at 14. Any delay time I can use? 2 minutes. Okay. G. Anything else apart from G? Is that everything? Is there a H? Ah, yeah, have it there. And where's H? Where's the start and end? Yes, sir. A. A is length 9. So it starts at 0, ends at 9, but could end at 11. That's okay. Now, what's it? H, guys? So where's H start again? H, guys? 11. Okay. And then, where's it end? H starts at 11, ends at 16. Any wiggle room on delaying it at all? 1 minute. Okay. Sorry, did that one wrong. Did we say 11 to 16, was it? Thanks. You don't know how much easier that makes this on me. Like me going up and down, looking at it all the time it's stressful. Okay, we all good? Now I'm gonna have to turn this into workers somehow. I'm gonna have to try and see how many workers I need to make this project work. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a line going straight down from F. What'd be a good activity to lob right in beside F? Anybody have any ideas? Would G fit? No. That ain't gonna go well at all, is it? Okay, so I'm gonna undo that. H isn't gonna fit in beside F either, is it? No. D? No. You're gonna have to start thinking logically here, okay? You're gonna have to start thinking maybe slightly outside the box here. Okay, what can we do? Still haven't put in K yet. What number is K then? Where's the start and end? 18. 18 to 25. All right, that's fair enough. No, but what you see in the diagram though, yeah? That K? Any wiggle room? No, so no extra bit at the end? No. Right, guys. Now, there is a useful thing we can do, and let me show you the useful thing. We can figure out roughly how many people it takes using the following. Where is my this graph here? Not that graph. This graph here. Ever see this graph here? Okay, now here's what we're going to do, and you're going to help me do it really fast. I'd like you to add up the total amounts of how long each activity takes in total. So 9, 3, 4. Take out your calculator, add all these together. 5, 1, 5, 5, 5, 8, 7. So we're going to add all of these together right now. 67. Now, guys, 67 divided by 25. See the 25? Tell me what that is roughly. 2.68. Now, that means that 2.68 workers minimum. This can be done with 3 workers we're helping. Is that okay? 3 workers. Yeah. Well, oddly enough, we ain't getting this done with 3 workers, and you'll see why soon enough. Ready for this? Okay. Now, we have E and F up here, yeah? And we have our BCIJ. Would it be better? Would it be better to have B and F instead of C and I? Would that help at all? It doesn't really help, does it? Because it starts and ends at the same. Starts and ends at the same time, so that's not really going to help. Okay. Now, let me see what we can do. Let's just start arranging blocks, and we'll see what we can get. Okay. So there's nothing that can come after E and F. What's the only thing I can put after E and F? Huh? K, yeah, I'll try that. Okay, I'll try E, F, and K. So I'll just arrange my block here. My block, not the. Okay, and I'll group them. Okay, K is coming up, okay? There it is. Okay, so you happy with E, F, and K? Okay. Now, I could put D and G together, could I? D and G. Move G slightly this way, and then link it up. Okay, get that away. Oh, here. Okay, gonna drag that up there. Happy with D and G? Okay. Now, what about the next one? H and A. Okay. So where was H again? Where does it start? What number? 11. 11 and 17. Cool. All right. How many workers is that? 4. Ah. Yeah, that's it. Now, guys, my answer differs from the book. So they have E and F together, but no K. But there's no reason why E and F, the worker on E and F. So that's worker 1, worker 2, worker 3, and worker 4. At the end of the day, they use 4 workers, and we also use 4 workers. So we shouldn't have to like explain ourselves. Just because you get a different answer doesn't mean you're wrong. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's all good.